What is evangelism? Evangelism is the spreading of the gospel by public preaching and personal witness. It is not just the job of a pastor or missionary. It is not just a program we run or a once-a-week thing. It is not just a trip we take once a year to a third world country. In fact, in Matthew 28, verse 19, Jesus makes no mention to the word pastor, program, or missions trip. Rather, he says these words, "Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." I think that the question we have to ask ourselves is this: are we truly following Christ's command to go? In 2012, 43.7 million adults in America said that they had dealt with a mental health issue that year. 16 million adults reported at least one major depressive episode. 40,600 suicides were reported in 2012, making it the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. The highest rate of suicide was seen among men and those between the ages of 45 and 64. Our brothers and sisters are struggling with doubt, loneliness, and suicidal thoughts. In Burlington County, there are over 20,000 people currently unemployed. Many are worried and afraid. They think their future is unknown. 55% of Americans fear not having enough money for retirement. 45% of Americans fear Ebola claiming the life of someone in their immediate family in the next year. And only 26% of Americans think that the United States is safer now than before 9/11. In 2012, 2.8 million people in America started using illegal drugs for the first time. That's 7,898 people per day, and 52% of them were under the age of 18. Meanwhile, 17 million adults were diagnosed as having an alcohol use disorder, which means that their consumption of alcohol has led to serious harm. 20 years ago, 2/3 of unchurched Americans, that's 65%, said that they were open to being invited to church by a friend. Now, less than half are open to even being invited to church. When those same people were asked about church's contribution to society, 49% could not identify a single favorable impact of the Christian community. Evangelism is busting open these doors and meeting those in our community and our world right where they are. It is going, doing, sharing, loving, living the gospel in our homes and in our grocery stores, our city blocks and cul-de-sacs, our community, and the world beyond. I dream of a church where evangelism is not just a church program, but the intentional building of personal relationships to show the heart of Christ through love and compassion with all people.